Hello friends, you can call me Bolf. Today, space isn't real. You've been lied to. At least that's what we're going to tell these lovely people here. So we're going to play Stellaris as a inward perfection, planetscaper, authoritarian, xenophobe, pacifist, cave-dwelling, shelled, sedentary species, whose government has told them that space isn't real and we will not allow anyone to leave the planet. We will not go to any other systems, and we will not, or at least we will try our best to not make contact with any aliens whatsoever. We're taking the isolationist approach to kind of the maximum. I'm actually going to put on Grand Admiral just because I don't think it matters. And huge, why not? We're not going to see the universe anyways. What's a nice shape? Elliptical? Yeah, elliptical. Everything to max. This is going to be the most happening galaxy that we're not going to be part of. Start this possible train wreck. Not that they have trains underground. I guess you could have trains underground, just not on the surface, which doesn't exist. So we've got our planet of everything and our fake star B and fake star A. Oh, we've got two fake stars that aren't real. And where are we in the galaxy? Oh, I was kind of hoping we'd be a little bit more isolated, but we're kind of in the middle here. Oh well. So how are we going to lay out this wonderful planet? The only planet we'll ever know. So we have no cap on the number of mining districts, so we're just going to kind of push that to the limit here. And I'm not sure we're ever going to need more housing, because these guys take up minus 75% the normal housing. It's going to be pretty hard to go over that. This is the new patch 4.0, so everything's a little different. I am going to explore, simply because otherwise I think I'd go insane with nothing to do. But I am going to set all of my government policies to be as isolationist as possible. I'm forgetting something. Oh, right, species rights. There we go. We got to keep the elites happy. Discovery of alien life. We are definitely alone out here. This is a lie. Don't let them lead you astray. Fortify our defenses against the unknown. There's nothing else out here. As far as everyone who is anything less than the ruling class is concerned, it's nothing out there. Some prominent rock Lacarian thinkers reject this in favor of identifying the traces as a freak geological formations or the results of curious natural phenomenon. Excellent. They are correct. No aliens. And yes, I am just going to let our guaranteed world go to complete waste. These are our borders. This is everything. I hope I don't need defenses yet. Yut Empire, that does not exist. But keep telling me more. First contact. Ignoring. Don't exist. Not real. They're like right on our border. Holy crap. Cruelty of the Sade Menace. Our explorers knew first contact to be a dangerous affair, but none could have predicted just how true this would be. In a violent assault, the Sade Menace seized our ship, landing a boarding party before emergency FTL could engage. Despite our crew's valiant efforts, the attackers, a toxoid alien species, were able to overwhelm our defenses. So one of our neighbors is definitely not friendly. No one can know about that. Very, very quickly running out of room on this planet. Plenty of housing, but not enough jobs. Oh wait, I can play the slots. Yeah, I want to buy caravan coins. All right, play the slots. Pull lever. Hey, we won a pitiful amount of energy credits. And let's open a gacha box. Empty. As you mull over the hard caravan coins you spent, a visceral thrill of opening the reliquary, you are filled with an inexplicable sense of pride and accomplishment. Yep. All right, that's enough space casino for now. Now, why are we rivals with them? They really don't like us. Death of a great leader. Our great official direct act fact wreck is dead. Let the masses mourn. Public funeral. Who are they? Oh, scientist. Okay. Hire anyways. Diplomatic insult. From who? Newton. Oh, I see. They don't like us still. They'll get over it, I hope. I really hope. They're getting real big real quick. Why do I have an extra leader and why are they terrible? Oh, they're the heir to my empire. I see. Well, you sit there and look pretty. Maybe one day you will have a use to us. But that day is not now. And may never be. Gravity is desire. Science officer Macor Dektrek, I really chose the best naming scheme, reports that the signal was unexpectedly easier to decipher. But their team has spent considerable time confirming that it's not a hoax. It is a repeating half-coherent message in space, isn't really in language. Something like a poem. It repeats the phrases, gravity is desire, time is sight. It encodes coordinates near the black hole, and it ends with a dedication by name to the science officer. Okay. Send them to the exit point, whoever you are. Who are you, actually? Head of research? No. I have no idea who they are. This time, the ship is running fully automated. Kante Akakt Vectrect is the only crew member aboard. As it approaches the exit point, the telemetry stream fills up with fascinating data. Once again, space flexes, gravity uncoils. Kante reads off the headline data, echoing the telemetry. They are commendably calm. We've sent a professional. It takes a little while for anyone to realize that something is peculiar about the timing. Kante is no longer echoing the data, they're predicting it. The telemetry disagrees, but only for a few seconds, until it catches up. The monitoring team is just reporting that the prediction interval is increasing when Kante says, wonderingly, "I'm through." "It's dark," they add. "That's not a problem. We can live in the dark. I've never thought that, but of course, we can live here forever, if the worm will only wait." At that moment, the signal cuts out and the ship disappears from our team sensors. This is fascinating. Goodbye. I'll drink some tea to that science. My tea is very cold. I've let it sit for far too long. Alright, some horror in the void just killed our head of research. Good. Well, I was just about to fire them, so that's something, I guess. Communications established? How? Theocratic Republic, spiritual seekers? Your kind will not threaten our loved by rock. Who are you and how did you manage this? Very interesting. Oh, they've closed their borders to us. What a shame. Too bad I don't believe they're real. Whoever borders me is going through a lot of effort to not meet me as well, which I appreciate. Look at all of these aliens that we've met and ignored. Truly impressive, honestly. The Foundling has located a small, minimally powered artificial object broadcasting a looping signal at local range only. These sort of things usually turn out to be escape pods, and this looks like one of those. It's been out here a long time. When the crew cracks it open, carefully observing quarantine procedures, they find ancient remains preserved by the sterile pod environment. So far, not unusual. The captain of the Foundling indicates, however, what they did not expect to find in space isn't Realian words. What was will be, what will be was. Dabbed on the wall in the bodily fluids of the pod's occupant, who the crew are now wryly referring to as the messenger. They add that there are some equally unexpected similarities between the messenger species and our own. Okay, rendezvous. The Foundling is being hailed by Sizgi of the space isn't real, because space isn't real. This despite the fact that Sizgi isn't sending any ID codes we recognize, and no ship of that name has ever been commissioned. Its commanding officer claims to be Captain Yokt. Our commander of that name is alive, well, and elsewhere. Alright, open a channel. The captain that appears on our screen is clearly Yatok, but scarred, haunted, decrepit, recorditizen of Yatok. Face glossy with plasma burns and older, much older. The bridge in the background looks just as scarred and just as decrepit, but the captain's voice is firm and clear. "Finally, you're here. I've waited so long. My punishment is to die in battle against you. Please end me. I'm sorry." What's happening here? Are you really Yatok? Am I? Are you the same rock clicker you were last year? Every day is a death. Every future is a choice. Time is a labyrinth, not a road. A chuckle. It sounds like a chuckle hurts. Ask the loop. What is the loop? The loop is what came first and what comes next. The worm in waiting. And I suppose the worm is the loop. Let's say time is a labyrinth. Then the loop is a monster, or loop is its monster or its maker. No, I can't explain it. And you'll know more soon. You did in my past. Weapons locked. You want to end it? Why wait? A warship is full of ways to die. Don't you remember? Of course, you won't yet. And you might not. Now, not if you do it right. The loop needs its sacrifices. It needs them just so. You don't want to trifle with the loop. Let's finish this then. The Sizgi is powering its weapons. Battle stations. Oh, a static speckled message comes in from the captain of the Sizgi. Behind them, the bridge is wreathed in smoke. Too late. You left it too long. The loop won't forgive me, please. The message ends there. Okay. Curious. They're really going all in on this one. What do we get? The messenger. Possibilities. We've established that the escape pod was a commercially available knockoff typical of the previous phase of galactic civilization. The remains of the messenger, however, are another matter. It's unmistakably a predecessor of the space isn't really in species. We may have kin out there. It's impossible. There's no such thing as space. Release the funding. Let's find out, I guess. Study the messenger connection. Alright, what's the next one? The rendezvous. Funeral treasures. The forensic analysis of the remnants we've recovered has has uncovered oddities. All parts of the ship were constructed at the same time, using techniques that match our own methods of construction, but some components appear to be hundreds of years older than others. Huh. 2 analysts that were assigned to the project have recovered unexpectedly from chronic health problems. In one case, a possibly terminal condition. Okay. The messenger, at least. Someone has reconstructed the messenger. It's quite impressive, worryingly so. It is considerably more robust and aggressive than our current edition. There needs to be some clarification about whether we were the source species, and the messenger the modified version, or whether the messenger was our predecessor. Yakur firmly believes that we were once much more of a warrior species, and that some meddling precursor muzzled our potential. Indeed, they considered losing our martial abilities a tragedy. Such a tragedy that they have undergone experimental treatments to alter their physiology to that of the messengers. They insist that this will equip them much better to continue the project. Huh. Curious. Excellent idea. Get on with it then. Communications. There you go. We're in trouble. It's not quite the worst possible empire to have next to us, but it's pretty up there. Let's build a few more armies, just in case. You know? Who are these guys at war with? Silicon erasers. Rogue defense systems. Determined exterminators. We will achieve unity. Do not stand in our way. Great. Ganogian warrior clans. Keep to yourselves, alien. Everyone I don't want to meet. Oh boy. Their fleet strength is a lot more than I want it to be. I'm falling behind. Carnival protesters. Okay. Protests have erupted across everything, driven by a growing anxiety over the perceived transformation of our society following first contact with an alien species. Didn't happen. The manifesti have unveiled their most public exhibition today. A new and extremely popular interactive experience on everything invites visitors to manipulate reflections and images of themselves and create distorted collages of political figures. Some from other galactic empires. Shut them down. We do not accept alien images. Nipped in the bud. I like how I haven't even met these guys up here. They're like 3 jumps away from me. I mean, I guess I only met these guys like a few years ago and that was 2 jumps away. So quiet right now. There's no massive intergalactic wars. No endgame or mid-game crisis yet. I still can't even tell how powerful the guy completely surrounding me is. But he has a not so big fleet stationed on my border, so I'm not super worried. Oh, these guys are a union. Oh, wow. They're a big union too. Sign a research agreement. No. Diplomatic insult. You're welcome. Galactic community. No, absolutely not. We will not be participating in this galactic community. We know better. Now, I was worried about these determined exterminators up here, but they really don't seem like they're doing a whole lot. I think this xenophobic isolationist guy up here is very similar to my empire, actually. Has pretty much stopped them. Who's the emperor? Who are you and why are you still a slug? You're the only one left of this bloodline that doesn't look like a weird octopus face. Huh. Well, I guess you are truly of the Imperial bloodline. There's 0 pops of you left and 10,110 pops of the octopus face. You know, this renowned paragon actually looks to be of our species. I thought he was an alien, but nah, he's good. There are no aliens. I really wish I had experimental subspace navigation right now. Be nice to not be stuck right here forever. But hey, at least it's safe as they... Oh no, they've shrank the fleet next to me. Maybe they're learning that I am not a threat. Who's insulting me? The Silicon erasers. Great. We care so much about you. Who? Newton Union. Insult. Great. I don't like you either. We have no jobs. It's fine. What's a little joblessness in a society that lives underground in close quarters? When you're so close to having a star fortress amongst the space you don't believe in. Why is there so much here? They've got a colony ship sitting with this fleet, which is very ominous to me. It kind of screams, we're here to invade you and take your planet. Star Fortress, there we go. I should be able to build a deep space citadel pretty soon. That'd be pretty cool. What is this? The worm in waiting. It desires us. How strong is this fortress now? 11.2k. Pretty good. Oh my god, they are really building a lot of armies. Let's build some more armies. As a result of our focus on genetic purification, augmented citizens have begun to view themselves as inherently superior to the rest of the population. They demand shorter workdays, more amenities, and stronger political power due to their perceived superiority. Their increasingly aggressive rallies are causing significant societal disruption. No, let's clamp down. They've got almost 20k. How are we looking? We're like basically on par with them right now. We do not take kindly to your sort. Go away, weird robot people. And you weird flea people. This is a mantis shrimp. You embrace the greater good eventually. Go away. Your kind will not fret and are loved by rock. There are an awful lot of aliens, if such a thing existed, which they do not. And they immediately close borders with us. I would too. Weird science. A rogue geneticist by the name of Kret has been found conducting unsanctioned biological experiments. Yikes. Though study of their genetic makeup has proven fruitful, prognosis is terminal. Kret is unrepentant. Well, guess you die. Pure scandal. Oh, we're equivalent with these guys now. Oh, they're at war. Again. Over here. Oh, we're about to be surrounded by our worst enemy. Oh, because there's no way they're not getting these this time. They've got like 20k just floating around here. That's bad. That's certified terrible. Annexation attempt. They're going to annex this entire empire? Oh, look, they're not wanting to guarantee our independence anymore. Probably because they're about to cease to exist. Hey, the determined exterminators are kind of looking real big now. Okay, what's going on here? Our increasing reliance on genetically enhanced vigilantes has become a double-edged sword. While these beings provide us a sense of safety and well-being, it is not lost on us how much we have come to depend on them. The people are grateful, but they now turn to these superpowered individuals for guidance and support, bypassing the judiciary process and ignoring officials. The distinction between the heroes and the government has blurred. Power hangs in the balance. Assemble a superpowered council. Yeah, let's do that. Sounds fun. So these guys, Newton Union, are going to annex the guys who completely surround me. The Locks whatever coalition. That's bad. However, to my north are these determined exterminators who will stop at nothing to destroy every single organic species. Which is these guys for Newton Union. As soon as they annex this, they're going to be bordering these determined exterminators, which might put them on a collision path. We'll see. I could only be so lucky. Secrets of the past. Archaeologists have discovered proof of an ancient civilization from our ancestral homeworld. The long-buried vault has been uncovered, and within there is starting evidence of past genetic experimentation. If this news became public knowledge, it could dilute our modern claims to genetic purity. Integrate this research with our own, build upon the past. Oh, absolutely. No, give me that crap ton of researcher jobs. Holy crap, that changes everything. That's actually huge. Now we're researching. It's a nice size 21 capital. Pretty good for starting without a Gaia world or anything like that. Formation of the Galactic Council. The members of the Galactic community have voted to establish the Galactic Council. Membership in this august body will be limited to representatives from the three most powerful influential empires. These are the Civilian Nation, the Young Union, and Levon Hegemony. Ah, so the puppeteers finally revealed themselves. Now these guys seem to have lost an awful lot in their conquest war, so I'm not super worried that they're gonna invade me, but these guys might just come anyways. Determined exterminators and all. Yut home system located. After intense study of our recovered Yut artifact, scientists on everything have managed to deduce the exact galactic coordinates of Uton, which is over here apparently. Well, time to get it quick, or by get it I mean survey it and then go away, because we're not doing the whole colonizing thing. But I know these guys around me are not gonna wait. They're gonna go straight for it as soon as they find out it exists. Look at that pile of minerals. That's a lot of minor artifacts too. Energy weapon fire rate plus 20%. Pretty good as a passive effect. Oh, I got a tradition though. Can alter pop appearance. Advanced species traits have reduced cost. That's the one. Exemplary genetics. I don't even have UV lasers. My research is so lopsided right now because I can't get the physics tech I need to boost it. This hurts. You're just finding all these great resources in the system right next to my capital. All the stuff I really, really need doesn't exist. Oh man, there's crystals too. I really need those. What's going on? Why have I not been invaded yet? Everyone's too quiet. I've spent the last 100 years with constant warfare around me, and don't like this. Oh, there's a war next to me. Oh, hell yeah. Got a citadel. How strong is this thing? Pretty good, especially for tier 1. It's not that expensive to upgrade either. 625? Yeah, I can do that. How's this war next to me going? There's a lot of big fleets moving around, doing things, and this devouring swarm is still insulting me. Really, why do they bother? I'm nowhere near them. Another beautiful deep space citadel. Quite the defensive network now. Who are you? Kilog Reminder, Renowned Paragon. Oh, you don't say. Planet Governor effects, worker pop resources plus 50%. Well, good sir, I think you just got a job. Even though you are a disgusting species that lives on our planet that has never been discovered before. Let's see if that changes things or not. I really don't know. Oh my god. Yeah, that changed things. Holy crap. Quite the production boost. Very good. I'm forgetting where everything is and I've only got one planet. I'm going senile. Leader retired. What? You can't do that. Can you do that? I guess that's fine. Don't exactly have any fleets. Okay, this man's horrific looking. He's going to eat children. Greedy overseer who grovels before those who hold power, exploiting and humiliating those who do not. His intelligence and cruelty produce excellent results. Authoritarian ethics. Yep, that seems like him. We're positive on everything. My god, we've balanced the economy. You know, the determined exterminators have not been exterminating very determinedly. I thought they'd be at war with my neighbors by now, but no. Haven't touched them. How's the ring coming? Almost done, 83%. The ring that'll be used to keep my people from discovering space. One day they'll reach the surface and they'll look up and go, oh, there's just more of it. What is an arc furnace? Unlocks megastructure arc furnace. Utilizing the raw power of a molten planet, the arc furnace unlocks otherwise inaccessible minerals and improves system-wide mining operations. Please tell me I have a molten planet. Oh, hell yeah. We'll try it. We've currently got like 180k worth of defenses in this one system alone. That's insane. I don't think I've ever seen it that high. 108k in this one citadel? Holy crap. Wow, that is quite the thing. It's kind of feeling really good about where we're going. You know what? Furnace time. I can build one, right? Yes. Ooh, tell me about the great arc furnace. All right, construction ship. This blessed molten world, which I have not paid any attention to this entire game. Congratulations, you get a real name. Am I ever gonna get the physics research I want? I don't think it's ever coming to me. I think I'm gonna get to the end game and still not have it. How's this war going? Still going. 100% war exhaustion. All right, I mean, when you don't know what something does, you just pour everything you've got into it, right? That's what I've always been taught. Look at all these defense platforms. It's just disgusting to look at. And they're just getting popped out and put anywhere there's open space. I feel like the kind of lithoid defense platforms next to the deep space citadels really don't fit the look here. Kilar Minder, the decadent official, has been caught embezzling. This has been going on for quite some time, and he has stashed his wealth not just in bank accounts, but also in underground vaults and deep space depots around the galaxy. In face of these charges, he threw himself to the ground, swearing that these items were intended as gifts for the ruler. That worm, 26,000 energy credits. He's my favorite worm. Wow, that's a lot of fleets over there. Holy crap. What is going on here? They are bombarding the crap out of that world. This poor planet. It will not last very long. Apparently it's adding minerals to everything, which I am seeing. There's quite a bit here. So maybe that keeps worth it? It's only 40. The Sleeper awakens. The recent destruction of one of their large void dwellings at the hands of the Yon Union has prompted Calcotre to unite under a single Great Khan for the first time in history. This mysterious warlord, who, according to some accounts, is a powerful psychic, has convinced the Calcotre to put aside their differences for the sake of their continued survival. Where are they? Oh, they're in like the center here. I am Rhizome of Olive, Great Khan of the Calcutran Horde. Terrible name. Goodbye. Come at me, Great Horde. You do your worst. They're not gonna come. I don't believe it for a second that they'll get anywhere near me. Tungal Caravaners destroyed. Oh no. Don't care. Has this war ended next to me? Still hasn't. They're really going until both sides hit 100% war exhaustion, eh? You are the worst determined exterminators I have ever seen. Wonder what that Great Khan's doing, eh? Be cool to see. What has happened here? I see. Well, these guys won, and they have taken almost all the space around me. And yeah, they still despise me. An incredible amount. Truly spectacular. Yeah, these, the Lox Ungrak Von Coalition, they're going extinct. I do not see them coming back from this. Who's the Galactic Council right now? Not the Newton, but they're fourth. They're right on the edge of becoming the Galactic Council. Are they doing a Palpatine thing right here? Yeah, they're definitely about to give this guy elevated powers in the Senate. Well, as they say, not my problem. Oh, there's a horde there. Oh, Now maybe, I was worried that these guys were going to attack me, but I think they're about to be fighting a war with a horde. There's some quite large wars happening just beyond my line of sight. Hopefully this arc furnace pays off. Please tell me I'm rolling in alloys. There we go. Happy, happy, happy. Diplomatic insult. Determined exterminators. It's been a while. You guys haven't been nearly as mean to me lately. Let's look at the Union's map mode. We've got these assholes that own the entire north and want to kill me. We've got this guy down here. And something going on down here. I think this is the new one. Yeah, 2K, which means I can upgrade my arc furnace to max level. My theory about the Great Khan attacking these guys is definitely panning out. Holy crap. I'm kind of a big fan of this horde being here. They're really shaking up things in the neighborhood. And speaking of, are you going to exterminate guys or what? Galactic Defense Force. The Senate has ratified the creation of a standing multinational military force intended for the defense of the galactic community. The Galactic Defense Force will recruit its personnel from all community members who are required to contribute resources to the construction of its fleet. With the galaxy engulfed in turmoil and under constant threat by forces that seek to exterminate all sapient life, it is hoped that the GDF will be able to bring the fight to the enemy and secure the borders of the community. They will be placed under direct command of the Von Hegemony, the Galactic Custodians. Good for those losers. I don't care. Your boy Galactic Palpatine can screw off. Seems like everything nice in the galaxy is going on this side, and everything terrible is going on next to me. We got the Horde, we've got determined exterminators, we've got whatever this is. At least it keeps the neighborhood interesting. The Horde is tearing this guy apart. And I'm all for it. It's so good. This is everything I ever wanted. Oh wow, and he's got, holy crap, they've got a huge fleet in defense of this area now. Well, the Vordu, Newton's been neutered. You guys, who shockingly don't hate me, but I hate you. Newton Union submits. The Newton Union has submitted to the Great Khan. They've been made a satrapy. Their fleets are now standing down. I see. So that means everything from my borders all the way down to this area here is currently under the control of the Horde. I'm in danger, and we will do our utmost to hold out. I think we need to make my species rights a little bit better. I think they are getting a bit upset. Yeah, everyone, decent conditions. You're welcome. I'm such a benevolent ruler. You can eat. Debating if I should go out for lunch. And if so, where to? Perhaps A&W. Definitely not Tim Hortons. As soon as this guy's cloak fails, he's dead. There's 170,000. You really should not be following them. Your life is forfeit if you go that way. Brave, stupid man. Fields Dynamic Center. Oh, yes. Oh, I've needed one of these for so long. Thank you. Alloy Mega Forges? Oh, wow. All sorts of the technologies they've been denying me for the entire game. A bunch of people tried to take territory back from them and are now being completely ruined as such. Cool, space battle. Haven't seen one of those in a while. And it was very short-lived. God, my resource production's through the roof all of a sudden. Oh, it was a storm that caused it, I see. Mining station output plus 200%. Research station output plus 200%. Not that bad, all things considered. When a cosmic storm is present, minerals per 100 miners plus 2. Goddamn, everything's good right now. We're getting all sorts of cool stuff all of a sudden. We've completed and developed an ultimate cure to the void worm parasitic infection. Our colonies are no longer susceptible to the spore bombardments. Cool. That only took us 100 years. And we never once met a void worm. Some might say they don't exist. And who am I to doubt? Death of the Great Khan. Great Khan Rhizome Va'olive. Rhizome Va'olive of Kalkturon Horde is dead. According to the intercepted communications, the Great Khan succumbed to Sarachellian fever, a relatively common and often fatal disease found among the Kalokture, a legacy of poor living conditions on space stations where most of them lived before the rise of the Horde. So ends the reign of Rhizome of Olive, and I suspect now the Horde explodes, and I continue going on without worrying. living in peace and harmony. What's that, 260k? Yeah, so we're probably almost at 400k in this one system. I don't think I need a fleet. I don't think I'm ever gonna build a fleet again. We are at peace. Incredibly, heavily armed peace. In a world of pure fire, but peace nonetheless. The Horde splinters. The death of the Great Khan has proved the undoing of the Horde. Without a strong ruler to reunite them, they have succumbed to infighting. Their empire has been divided between the Diadochi, the most powerful and influential of the Great Khan's military commanders. It was not meant to be. There is a lot going on there. But they still managed to kill the United Ganogian warrior clans before they collapse themselves. Well, that's just delightful. Oh, and look, all these guys are independent again. How nice for them. Insult, losers. Imagine losing to the Great Khan. And they are putting their fleets on my border. Try it. I dare you. Do your worst. Man, there's a lot of messy Khan stuff going on down here. Omega alignment. What is this? The surface of this object angles space. The interior is not visible to any sensor or imaging technology available, but we know what's in there. You can't do this to me. You can't put Omega theory here when you finally give me the bloody physics technology I've been looking for this entire game. Damn it. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate this at this time of utter disaster. Well, hope I get that again. I probably won't. Sometimes it's just not meant to be. Wow, that's a great system. Holy crap, I wish I had that system. Not jealous or anything. Who's jealous of something that's in space? Oh, that's a lot of fleets. Some might say that's a full-scale invasion force. And I was in fact correct, except they are declaring war on the determined exterminators. Very interesting. Oh, well, they took that immediately. Holy crap. This is a war to the end. Oh, right, I still have basic Hyperspace 1. That's why all my ships are incredibly slow. What's even going on in the galactic community these days? This is looking more and more like it's a galactic empire. Borderless authority. GDF expansion. Okay. They're not quite there. They'll get there. Okay. The Newton are definitely winning this war of extinction against the Silicron. To my, not surprise, but concern. Because they're going to be turning their eyes elsewhere soon. They always do. Oh man, the Mandy's is terrible right now. Holy crap. I hate the storms. Rainstorm aftermath. Okay, there we go. Extremely radioactive lockdown. Cool. Minus 60% population growth. Everyone's shooting blanks. Okay. Yeah, once they're done with the Silicron, it's either the Lox and Grek again or me. I feel like I'm more in the way. But maybe I'm just too scary for Mr. Overwhelming Fleet Power, Overwhelming Economy. God, they're ugly. And that's not even them. Some random other species that's taken over their leader portrait. Why can't they match our beauty? All right, well, they have amassed the majority of their fleet in front of me. I'm sure they intend nothing but nice things for me with their 100,000 fleet power. God, I want them to try. I really do. War preparations. There are empires that are preparing to declare war on us. Oh no. Well, we knew the time would come. Should probably prepare for some very serious defenses. Recruit Gene Warriors. Oh lordy, they're coming. Come on, cowards. Are you attacking or what? Yeah, they're bringing in armies. You guys don't stand a goddamn chance with those armies. Do your worst. It's been 182 years that you've been waiting to invade me. It's about time you did it. My fleet's so pathetic. 6.3k. And he's got what? 126,000 over there. Growing in number every day. He's got a deep space citadel right there in front of me. He's scared. These guys simply seem to not care enough to do anything about. I will gladly occupy that. These losers. What was their plan? Holy crap. What do these guys want to do? They want to kill me, and they've gathered everything they can, but they're still not attacking. Why declare war at all? Weirdos. Truly, truly bizarre. Alright, well, I'll just take this system too. Let's try it. There goes the drop pods. Ooh. And they have no enemy general. Okay. So far, so good. Oh, good thing is that if we lose, we can come back they don't get reinforcements. But I think we're winning. So we've got far higher quality troops. Yeah, it's mostly our higher quality ones up front now. Back to watching numbers go down. The riveting ground combat that is Stellaris. True Paradox game fashion. It's looking pretty good for me though. They don't have any reserves left. I don't think I've lost any troops. I think they've all disengaged. The dregs of my army and the dregs of his defense forces. Pretty easy win. We lost a lot of soldiers. Especially these 4 transports that just exploded inexplicably because they need to be replaced. Is there anything I can do while I'm occupying? Not really. Oh well. Just wait them out, I guess. Still not gonna attack. So now I've got 6,000 plus defending my capital. And around my capital's space, I've got 400,000 fleet power. Now we go to fastest speed, I guess, because nothing's gonna happen very slowly. And okay, so I've warped in there. So are they moving their fleets? No, mind-boggling. All right, well, I will take that then. How strong is this? 13.3k over there. Ooh, yuck. And will they move? No, they will not move. Come on. I was promised a war. This is sad. I'm sad. Aha, they did move a fleet, but only after I left. And now what are they gonna do with this massive fleet over here? Since they finally moved it. Gathered up, and now it sits. Oh, they're gathering everything there. That's interesting. Creating more fleets while I sit on top of one of their worlds. Back to fast speed. Fastest speed even. 180 years for this. Whatever. I guess I just play the game pretending that I'm not at war now. Oh, you know what? Can I get Colossus now? Well, I have to do that now, don't I? Planet killer weapons. Say no more. Guess I'm just gonna have to start destroying planets. If space isn't real, then their planets aren't real either. Never before has one AI fleet been so idle. Dude, this is the highest difficulty in the game. Doing nothing against one planet. I'm pretty pleased with myself. A gun pointed at the head of the universe. Well, definitely don't play one planet if you want a fast game of Stellaris. Colossus project completed, which is also going to take years to build. Or Omega alignment. Just kind of decided to get it, and I didn't really check to see if it was any good or not. Interesting. Well, maybe I will build it, just to see what it does. But what can I get rid of? I probably don't need the military academy, because I don't think anyone's actually going to invade me. The dream is dead. The end in the beginning. There is a consciousness outside time and beneath space. It is a labyrinth tangle of desire and desperation. Our remote ancestors knew it as the loop, the worm in waiting. We've met it out there where the void is tormented by gravity. It seems to have taken a personal interest in us. There are mathematical proofs that it loves us, but love to the worm is not like love to anything that subsists in ordinary space. With all we have learned, we think that we might be able to use the Omega alignment to open an access route for the worm to manifest in our home system. The worm is fond of beginnings, and this is ours. What consequences would that have? We've yet to find anyone who's prepared to commit to an answer. Immortality, perhaps, or apocalypse. But we would certainly learn a great deal. Perhaps the worm loves us, and perhaps we could love the worm. I think we could love the worm. Generate the entry point for a cheap 600 physics. Sure, what's the worst that could happen? Let's build a Colossus. Project is complete, the accelerators are online. The power network of a dozen cities is diverted to wake the pseudo-singularity at the heart of the alignment. Space shudders like wind-racked cloth, fake, for a heart-stopping moment, dims, and then brightens. A shadow coils in its heart. The worm is here. It unfolds like origami. Across the system, sensors shut down in an abject disbelief as the incomprehensible data as its arrival sleets through them. On the homeworld, our subjects scream and cower as they feel its attention turned up on them and upon us. It presents a wordless question, or rather, we have become aware that this question was always what it was asking us every time we encountered it. So let's see, we've got yes, whatever it requires we consent. No, we have brought it here to learn, and need be defeat it. We consent. The worm loves us. It will always love us, and thus it always has. It winds around us in hot heat, around the hot heart of our home star. It winds around every infinitesimal loop of information. It provokes a shuddering series of cataclysms in the planetary crust of our home. But when our star grows cold, the cataclysm will warn us. We understand so much more. We will always be what we were going to be, wound tight in the love of the worm. What was shall be, what shall be was. I see. My planet is now a tomb world. Well, that was quite the thing. We killed both of our stars, and we ruined our planet. All while at war. Still winning. Fascinating. They're all tomb worlds now. Very interesting. I really don't like that my homeworld's a tomb world. That kinda sucks. But we can fix that. We've got this. Well, I guess I can just terraform everything in my solar system in the Gaia worlds now. It's very dark here now. Love the worm. Oh, am I not allowed to replace this building? Is this just stuck here forever? Oh. Crap. What a great event. Oh, don't colonize, don't colonize. No. We're not colonizing anything. We are, however, terraforming. We're gonna make this the nicest system that we can't live in. Terraform. Gaia world. I remember having more agricultural districts than this. Oh, right. Because it killed the bonus that I had on this planet that gave me more districts. I might not love the worm as much as the worm seemed to love me. Honestly, I thought that us becoming a tomb world would have been a lot worse, but I think because we're subterranean, it really didn't matter. And hey, the worm loves us now. My new objective is to make every planet here a Gaia world, I guess. I'm not going to be able to build a Dyson sphere anymore because I don't have any suns left. Well, oh well, let's try it. Let's try and take out this defense grid here. There we go. Oh, that's bad. We'll still win, but if they reinforce, we're screwed. Yeah, no. Cheeky attack. Where am I on the rank? 20. Not bad for only one planet, in all honesty. You know, we're like 75% of the way there into making everything in the Gaia worlds. This waiting game's killing me. It really is. There was a lot more to do in the early game, even as one planet, but in the late game, it's just kind of waiting for the galaxy to fall apart. And it's taking its sweet time. How big are these Gaia worlds? 24, or, well, they're tomb worlds currently. 24, 5. That's terrible. Size 5, I didn't even know they could get that small. 26, that's quite the world. That's way larger than our home world. No, not the arc furnace. 16, pretty average size. 14, oh, submerged ore veins. Huh, and 9. There's bomb craters on these planets. I don't know why there would be bomb craters on these planets. They've never had anyone living on them. Now, this planet was molten and now it has wildlife on it. Like, it doesn't make sense. Whatever. I know the game just didn't have a way to distinguish. I'm sorry, who are you? You want to give me a whole bunch of goods. No. Storm ruined suburbs. No one has ever lived on this planet. Sleepers awake. It began as a subtle shift in Losophaton behavior. Scattered reports of their ships, once rarely seen outside their space, now being spotted in remote systems all across the galaxy. As their decaying shipyards are repaired and refitted, and the dormant systems of Titan foundries come online, the rest of the galaxy is left with only one question. Who will this once sleeping giant target first in their quest to reclaim age-old glory lost? Decrepit fools. They are now in Awakened Empire. Awakened Ascendancy, Jingoistic Reclaimers, Fanatic Xenophobe. Oh. Be concerned, Galaxy. Who's insulting me? Some stupid robots who are going to die. Yeah, you're some loser's vassal. Sky burials. As we finished terraforming on everything, bodies began falling from the sky. That's weird because space doesn't exist. From such heights, these ancient carcasses are reduced to a pulp upon impact. Amongst the viscera, we have discovered clusters of small objects, ornamental instruments, and odd relics, all tumbling from the same dense clouds in the planet's upper atmosphere. So it's just bodies floating in the atmosphere? These thick clouds, which we can only assume were utilized as a final resting place by some unknown alien race, are now thinning as a result of our terraforming changes and releasing the contents that were previously suspended inside. We can expect these remains to continue falling as the atmosphere settles until the cloud graves are emptied entirely. Huh. Okay. Raining corpses for 5 years. All right. Cool. Well, my capital's a Gaia world now. I guess that's nice. I don't think this does anything for me. Oh no, plus 10% resources, plus 10% happiness. Okay. Yeah, everyone's happy they don't live in a nuclear wasteland now. I did a good thing. There it is. Dimensional horror. Okay. This boy's not even gonna look in my direction. Oh, there he kinda go. He's doing things. He's shooting tentacles everywhere. Oh yeah, this guy's a chump. He doesn't stand a chance. Ancient rivals. The return of the Lozavada to the galactic scene has not gone unnoticed by the other fallen empires in the galaxy. The Ofari, in particular, appeared to be the most agitated at the news. It seems that these two proud nations are ancient rivals, and though the reasons for the rivalry has long since faded into history, the sudden awakening of the Lozavatan reconquerors has inflamed old animosities and triggered a counter-reaction. The Ofarian arbitrators have roused themselves from their slumber to face their old rivals with the whole galaxy as their battleground. What will this mean for all of us? War in heaven. We're doing the war in heaven, apparently, as I kill this dimensional horror. He's taking a good chunk out of my fleet. It's lost 10k there. The malignant entity which attempted to breach our universe near Balvera's Maelstrom has been banished back to its own realm. Only time will tell if its influence has been sufficiently weakened to keep it there for good. We are detecting some kind of anomalous residual energy that must have been left behind by the dimensional rifts the creature opened. Studying this energy more closely could potentially lead to scientific breakthroughs. Neat. All right, go home. Everybody go home. Look at this cute little Gaia world. Size 5. Aw. And you can only use 3 of the districts because it is storm ruined suburbs, -2 districts. Gross. Really, really awful and gross. Horrific premonition. Our team members have been reporting strange activity on the ship transporting the horrific inverse mass to fake. Windows into worlds of pure pain and whispers of destruction are just a few of those disturbing accounts we have received. It is believed that the mass of a dimensional horror is to blame, and we might rightfully worry what would happen if we were to bring the ship's cargo to everything. No, we need to study this. Hell yeah. Blue lava. Well, that would be really cool if I was gonna live here. Nice planet though. Beautiful. Purge of a dimensional horror. The weather on everything was unnaturally great today. We live underground. There's no weather. As it should have been, considering we ran our atmosphere control system on overdrive. Every city on the planet reached its capacity, and there were still tourist ships orbiting. No, there weren't. The Grand Parade traveled through each settlement in turn and was greeted by streets packed with rock clickers. Every city capable of requisitioning a holo display in our empire was also overflowing with spectators for the grand hologram rebroadcast. As the centerpiece of the parade of a horrific inverse mass, which I'm sure everyone wanted to see, reached everything's capital, people were already talking about making today a yearly dimensional horror-inspired holiday. The horrific inverse mass was then placed in a specialized display at the center of the capital to inspire generations to come. Oh, that's a lot of bonus research. The war in heaven. Ever since the awakening of Lozavada and the ancient Ofari rivals, the two giants have been at odds, skirmishing and jockeying for influence. Each side has sent a representative to the younger races, promising great rewards for those who join them in their war and terrible punishments for those who choose to stand against them. Choosing either side in this conflict will mean giving up our independence, but remaining neutral may be even more dangerous unless we can find other neutral empires to stand by our side. They will both fall to our might. Hell no. I'm not doing shit for them. The League of Non-Aligned Powers. Not all the younger races chose to join with either side in the war raging between the elder empires. Some, like ourselves, have remained neutral, but are facing the prospect of facing the elder menace alone if the war should come their way. A League of Non-Aligned Powers is formed under the leadership of a Levan hegemony with the explicit goal of opposing both sides of the war. Joining this league would almost certainly mean war with the awakened empires, but at least we would have allies to stand by our side instead of facing them alone. No, absolutely not. Oh, of course my neighbor joined it. All right, this coalition's looking quite large. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 empires in that non-aligned powers union. I don't care. Don't need them. Don't want them. Oh, they are at war. War in heaven. Goodness. Oh no, this is against the neutral alliance. What about the Farians? Who do the Farians have on their side? No one. No one joined them. Rough. What a mess. Glad I don't have to worry about it. Promised weapons. Melt the library down and use it for missiles. Yep. Look at all those Gaia worlds. Look how pretty they are too. Okay, this Gaia world's looking worse for wear. What's going on here? So it's still a magma world, except in these very tiny spots. Huh, awful. Gas giant's a Gaia world, and my homeworld's a Gaia world. Can research the remains of a dimensional horror. God damn, that's a lot of fleets moving here. Holy crap. What are even these numbers? My god. There's hundreds of thousands here. The end of the Quiptilium Void Raiders. Sucks, guys. Do better. We've got 75 years left in this game, and this war in heaven is not going anywhere quick. I can't tell if anyone's winning or losing. Why are these guys fighting? I feel like they're just not fighting anywhere. They're just moving vessels around. It seems like they're going the opposite way now, too. Huh, what's this? Glimpse of the Abyss. Was only rumors before has now been confirmed. The horrific inverse mass on everything has been tearing holes in our very reality, opening rifts into another world. The phenomenon has breached the containment procedures and now seems to be expanding onto everything's capital. Any contact with a dimension, even inadvertently through the lens of observational devices, causes intense distress on the observing team member. Our scientists are worried that this can spread even further, but also promises that with just a bit more time, they can unlock the secrets of other dimension. The discoveries are worth the risk. Have at it. That's a ton more research too. Juicy, plus 25% across the board. Very good. Who needs stability when you've got dimensional horrors? Oh, what just happened here? Those Ophaton Reconquerors. I'm reading this wrong. I've got to be reading this wrong. No, that fleet has 1 million strength. That singular fleet. 1.0 M. My god. Yeah, they've taken that nice and quick. Is there a planet here? Oh, there is a planet. I get the feeling this planet's not long for the galaxy. My pitiful, pitiful fleet of 59k. Oh boy. Yeah, you know, I was feeling really good about my system's defenses, but I'd lose against them. 1 million. And I can't go here unless I declare war. All right, time for a very, very stupid thing. Pose ideology. Boy, there are a lot of guys there. Gotta do what you gotta do. Jump. Burned bridges. That's fine. They can hate me more. I did literally just declare war on them. One goal only. Kill Gargantua. Don't know what it does, but I'm gonna do it. And imagine having your homeworld being bombarded by 1 million strength fleet. Tired night sky, just enemy vessels. And now we will attack the Infinity Machine. Ooh, got quite the weapons array. Ooh, there we go. Break it down for parts. Study the nature of the machine brain. Got what I wanted. And now, let's jump. Threshold of the Void. Oh god. Okay. Perhaps our hubris was too great. Everything is being ripped apart from the inside as the horrific inverse mass is still sequestered on it. While the breakthrough we have had in the sciences from studying the other dimension are revolutionary, its strain on the world has been immense. Few scientists believe that they can still stabilize the reaction, but there is a chance. As inhabitants of everything board transport ships to leave the planet, no they don't, an innumerable amount of rifts are opening up. The point of no return is fast approaching. Stabilized inverse mass modifier, too late. All in. We're going all the way. Okay. Oh, this is so nice getting revenge on these guys. They've deserved it for so long. Too bad my planet's about to die. No worries. Everyone's happy. Just because the planet's being ripped apart and we're at war with most of the galaxy and there's dimensional horror and we love the worm. Yeah, I'm doing everything right. Since I'm doing everything right, let's go ahead and pacify that system. Okay. They haven't moved a finger against me yet. They just can't. Are they losing? My god. The guys I'm fighting are losing the war in heaven. Could not be happier. Here comes the great pacifier. Well, they've got some sizable fleets guarding their home system. Not anymore, they don't. They did, for the briefest of periods of times. Take this system from them just cause. I feel like I'm cutting off their path to the front, because all their ships were moving through here before. So I don't think they've got a way to easily reinforce their fleets that are fighting the Fallen Empire. Hey, it works for me. Oh, goodbye bitterism. Space no longer exists for them. Oh man, I'm gonna take out their capital and it's gonna feel so good. Hostile. Overwhelming fleet power. Inferior. Oh boy. An end. The sky is gone. It's not covered by clouds. It has been replaced by a pure void. All that remains on everything is patches of ground in an ocean of nothingness. Everyone left on the planet is suffering pure agony for every instant that passes. We've bought as much time as we could for our specialists. A distorted and disturbed voice echoes from the world beyond. Yes, return to me. It's now or never, scientists. 66% chance planet class changes to black hole. 33% chance of horrific inverse mass stabilized. Those aren't good odds. Well, if this is game over, it's been an honor. Your empire has been destroyed. Rest in peace. Observer mode. God damn. We got too greedy. We started believing that space existed, and this is our punishment. Here lies our beautiful empire. And look, here's the boy. Oh, this is the whole galactic map, if anyone was ever curious. All the stuff we couldn't see. Well, thank you everyone for coming to watch. I hope you enjoyed. If you watched the whole playthrough. Wasn't the way I expected it to end, but you know what? It's good enough for me. Have a wonderful rest of your day.